Hello, and welcome to our English listening series. If you're a B2 learner looking to take your English skills to the next level, you've come to the right place. In this series, we're going to dive into engaging stories, explore real-life situations, and uncover interesting events, all narrated in clear, natural British English. Each episode has been carefully crafted just for you. Our goal is to help you sharpen your listening skills, pick up new vocabulary and expressions without even trying, and truly understand everyday conversations and stories at a B2 level. So get comfortable. Maybe grab a cup of tea and just relax. The most important thing is to listen. Don't stress if you miss a word here or there. That's completely normal. The key is to follow the context, listen for the main ideas, and let the story carry you along. It's all about learning in a fun and natural way. Ready to get started? Let's begin today's episode. Prepare to have your imagination captured and your English skills boosted. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the journey. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming stories. Let's dive in. Sometimes, the biggest changes in life start with very small decisions. Daniel was not the kind of person who believed this. He liked routines, clear plans, and safe choices. At 34, his life looked stable from the outside. He worked as an administrative assistant in a medium-sized company in Manchester. He rented a small flat near the city center. Every morning, he woke up at the same time, drank the same strong coffee, and took the same bus to work. There was nothing wrong with his life, but there was also nothing exciting about it. That Tuesday morning began like any other. The sky was gray, the air was cold, and people at the bus stop looked half asleep. Daniel stood quietly, listening to music through his headphones, when something unusual happened. The bus didn't arrive. 5 minutes passed, then 10. People started checking their phones, looking down the road, and sighing impatiently. Daniel felt a familiar tension rise inside him. Being late made him uncomfortable. He liked being early. It made him feel in control. After 15 minutes, a notice appeared on the bus stop screen. Service delayed due to an accident. Unknown waiting time. Daniel removed his headphones and looked around. Some people walked away, probably calling taxis or ordering rides on their phones. Others stayed, clearly annoyed but unsure what to do. Daniel hesitated. Normally, he would wait. He always waited. But something inside him whispered, "Try something different." He ignored the voice at first. Then he checked the time again. If he waited any longer, he would definitely be late. Across the street, he noticed a tram stop. He had never taken the tram to work before. It required changing lines and walking a bit more, but it might work. He took a deep breath. "I'll try the tram," he said quietly to himself. It felt strange to say it out loud. The tram ride was surprisingly calm. The carriage was clean and warm, and sunlight slowly broke through the clouds, reflecting on the windows. Daniel stood near the door, holding the rail, observing people around him. There was a young woman reading a thick novel, her brow focused. An older man stared outside, smiling slightly, as if remembering something pleasant. Two teenagers laughed quietly, sharing earbuds. Daniel realized something important. None of these people knew him. None of them expected anything from him. For a moment, he felt free. When he got off the tram, he realized he was early. He had time. Instead of going straight to the office, he walked into a small cafe he had never noticed before. The cafe was narrow, with wooden tables and soft music playing in the background. A chalkboard sign behind the counter read, "Take your time." Daniel smiled without realizing it. He ordered a coffee and sat by the window. As he waited, he noticed how tense his shoulders had been and how relaxed they felt now. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't worried. He was simply there. That was when he noticed the notebook. It was lying on the table next to him, old and worn, with a dark blue cover. At first, he thought it belonged to someone else. He looked around, but the nearby tables were empty. Curious, he opened it. Inside were handwritten notes, quotes, and short reflections. The writing was neat, but personal. One sentence caught his attention. "If you wait for the perfect moment, you may wait forever." Daniel stared at the words for a long time. They felt uncomfortably accurate. At work, Daniel couldn't concentrate. His computer screen showed emails and spreadsheets, but his mind kept returning to the notebook and the morning's small changes. During lunch, he found himself walking instead of sitting at his desk. He took a different street. He noticed details he usually ignored: the sound of footsteps, the smell of food from nearby restaurants, the way light moved between buildings. Why does this feel so different? He wondered. That evening, when he returned home, he did something else unusual. He opened his laptop and searched for evening classes. For years, Daniel had wanted to improve his English writing skills. Not because his job required it, but because he secretly wanted to write stories, essays, maybe even a book one day. He had never told anyone. It felt childish, unrealistic. Yet now, without overthinking, he enrolled in a local writing workshop. He closed the laptop and sat back, heart beating faster than usual. He felt nervous, but he also felt alive. The workshop began the following Thursday. Daniel almost didn't go. He stood in his flat jacket in hand, arguing with himself. You'll be the oldest one there. You're not talented enough. You'll embarrass yourself. Then he remembered the sentence from the notebook. He went. The classroom was small, with a circle of chairs. There were 8 people in total, all different ages and backgrounds. The instructor, a calm woman with short hair and kind eyes, welcomed everyone warmly. "Writing isn't about perfection," she said. "It's about honesty." Those words stayed with Daniel. When it was his turn to read his short text, his hands shook slightly. His voice was quiet at first, but as he continued, something shifted. The room was silent, not uncomfortable, but attentive. When he finished, no one laughed, no one judged. Instead, the instructor nodded. "You have a clear voice," she said. "You should trust it more." Daniel felt something warm spread through his chest. Weeks passed, and small changes continued to grow. He took the tram more often. He tried new cafes. He wrote every evening, even when he felt tired. His life didn't transform overnight. He didn't quit his job or move to another country, but his days felt fuller, more intentional. One evening, he returned to the cafe where he had found the notebook. He ordered the same coffee and sat at the same table. The notebook was gone. For a second, he felt disappointed. Then he realized something. It had already done its job. Daniel took out his own notebook new, clean and empty. He opened it and wrote his first sentence. "This is how it begins.